Hello, and welcome to the final episode of Smallville Panel. I'm your host, Matthew Roca, and tonight we're going to be discussing Season 7 as a whole with our regular guests, Lex Luthor, Lionel Luthor, and of course, our hero, Clark Kent. Could each of you please tell us how you feel about this season as a whole and what it's done for your destinies? At the beginning of the season, I genuinely wanted to change. I wanted to start over. But nobody believed my transformation. Maybe if someone had, maybe I wouldn't have fallen back into the darkness. I'm sorry. Beg, Lex. Beg for forgiveness. I'm sorry. I can't hear you! Clark, I'm sorry. Lex, that's not what happened at all. Okay, well, maybe I stretched the truth just a little bit. But I did try to change, and that's what matters. And that you didn't believe me. Boo-hoo, nobody loves me, so I fell back to darkness. Is that always going to be your excuse, Lex? That is pathetic. Look, son, you have to want to change yourself. You can't rely on others. I mean, look at me. This year alone, I have protected Kara from a government agent who was trying to use her and exploit her. I protected Clark against Zor-El. Kal-El is making his own destiny, and I will do nothing to stop him from his chosen course. I've tried to warn Clark of what's coming, and even though he won't listen to me, and even though nobody seems to want to listen to me, I am still trying to change, even if I have to do it alone. How about you, Clark? What's your opinion of your development this season? Well, I've been living happily with Lana on the farm at the beginning of the season, and that was really a lot of fun, but now with everything that's going on with Kara and Brainiac, I guess I've finally realized that I can't run away from my destiny. Didn't you say you realized that last season? Yes, but I mean it this time, I promise. Look, people like Oliver Queen yell at me for not getting out there and doing more, but I am doing what Jor-El asked me to do. I'm looking out for Kara right now. And I think it really has helped me this season. I think I've really learned to balance my Kryptonian and my human side. To really accept myself for who I am. Clark Kent and Kal-El. Your compassion for humans may be your greatest weakness, Kal-El. Well, it's part of who I am, and it's who I want to be. I'm proud that I was raised to care for people, and I'm not going to apologize for it anymore. Finally, where do you all think you're going from here? Will Clark finally learn to fly? Lex, will you ever redeem yourself again? Or is there any hope of redemption for you? And Lionel, will you be back next season? Well, if you allow me just a few moments to channel Jor-El, maybe I can answer these burning questions that everybody has. Alright. The answers to your questions are here. First of all, will Kal-El fly? Let me answer this question that everybody wants to know with, oh, I'm sorry, Lionel. I've just been told that we're about to hit our 3-minute mark soon, so I have to cut you off. But everyone, I want to thank you so much for being a part of Smallville Panel. To everyone who watched, I thank you. To the CW for honoring me with this task. And to Jonathan Lamas, who works for the CW, for managing this task so well and so efficiently. I also want to thank my family for continuing to be quiet on the set, to hold the camera, do the props, and help me to make this what it has been. Thank you all, and have a super night.